Hey guys, welcome back to Diversity's channel. Monica here with another first time mommy review. If this is your first time with us, welcome. Please subscribe down below. We're a lifestyle channel, so we post all sorts of things from my mommy reviews to hair and makeup and just all sorts of different subjects. So please subscribe. I'm happy to have you here. Today I'm going to be doing 3 mini reviews over 3 items that I think you could benefit from as a mom, so yeah, thank you so much for watching, and we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be talking about is this mesh teether. This particular item is by the brand Munchkin that I think is at Target. I know I purchased these there shortly after Houston was born, not because you need them right away, but if you're anything like me, I wanted to be prepared. I picked these up, and I can tell you they became a lifesaver when Houston began teething. So these are really cool. They're washable, and they open like this. Just making sure you can see. And you can put all sorts of stuff in here. So before Houston was eating solids, he was still, he had started teething already, so I would crush up bits of ice and put them in here, and that helped alleviate some of that pain. Once he started to solids between 6 and 7 months, I went ahead and I started putting like frozen fruit in here, so I put frozen blueberries. I'll insert a picture of him after eating it. It was so cute, but like peaches, frozen peach slices, just stuff that he could gnaw on. So it introduced new flavors as well as help through the teething process also. These are really inexpensive, around $6.99. And yeah, so you can also do, I've seen recipes of different little like purees that you can freeze in like an ice cube tray. You can put those in here as well. So I definitely recommend these, putting these on your registry. It's just one of those things that you want to go ahead and have at the house if possible, so you don't have to, I mean, because teething just strikes out of nowhere. One day you have a happy baby and next thing you know he turns into a poor little pitiful grumpster, and it was great to have these already so I could just, you know, begin to use them. Alright, so the second item that I think a lot of people might not think about to register for or are kind of on the fence is this Nose Frida. If you've been at the store, the baby store, you've probably seen this and been like, what is this contraption? I was lucky enough to have it sent to me by my friend Sherelle. She was so sweet to send it to me from Texas because it really helped her with her daughter. What it is a newer version of an aspirator, and that's a fancy way of saying that it sucks the snot out of your baby's nose. Fortunately, Houston didn't really have a cold or anything until he was a little bit older than like 10 months, so I didn't have to use it until then, but Lord was I happy that I had it on hand. The regular aspirators, you know, the old-fashioned ones that are like in the shape of a bulb, first of all, they're very like pointy, so I can see where it would be hard to like control getting the snot out of there, and then they aren't the most sanitary item. So this is really cool. It comes like this in a clear box. I don't have it anymore, but it comes in pieces. So this is the mouthpiece. You then have this tube. This part goes in your baby's nose, just gently on the outskirts of the nostril. This is but the snot will go in here. This is a filter, and then it comes out and you replace those as needed. But it works really quick. Houston still definitely doesn't love using this, but it literally works so quickly that it's not even that bad. So you put this end in a nostril, and then you or your significant other or whoever is doing the dirty work for you will go ahead and suck in the air like that. And see, the filter right here is going to prevent anything from coming up into this tube. And so the snot will suck up right there, and then all you do is sterilize this with hot water and you're good to go. And it just, I mean, it's literally been a lifesaver. I'm so happy that I had one already. It's about $15, so it's not an expensive item to have on hand, but I really, really, really recommend it. Thank you, Sherelle, again for sending me that. Okay, so the last thing that I want to talk about is going to be controversial, and I want you to take my advice along with any other literature and advice that you get. And at the end of the day, make a wise consumer decision. I come on here and give you my own personal reviews. Things might not work for you. You may not feel comfortable using them. It's all up to you, and I want you to make an informed decision. There's a lot of controversial information out there about this item, and the medical literature does not support what I'm about to go over with you. But for my experience, it really does work. So I'm going to be talking about, it's the Baltic Amber teething necklaces. And what Baltic Amber does is the thought is, that when it is warmed with your body heat, it releases a tiny bit of oil into the skin, which actually contains succinic acid. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And that has a pain relieving effect on the wearer of the necklace or piece of jewelry. I used it for Houston whenever he was teething. I wasn't comfortable giving Houston pain medication or medication that was going to alleviate the swelling. Like I said, we all have different comfort levels and things that we are okay with, and I wanted to avoid medication as much as possible, and so we went with this route. He was always supervised when he was wearing this necklace. When he had it on at night, he always wore footed pajamas, and I would put it around his ankle. The best effects are when they're wearing it as a necklace, but of course at night, even with a baby monitor, I did not want him to be unsupervised with it. So he would have it around his ankle. It was miraculous how what a difference we saw from when he first started teething to when we put the necklace on him. I ended up not having to give him really any medication until most recently. His first year molars are coming in, and he will not keep the necklace on anymore. So during the day when he will keep it on, I see a huge difference as far as like saliva and just even visually seeing the swelling of his gums go down. I can really see a big difference. But like I said, it is, a lot of pediatricians do not recommend it because it is a choking hazard. Again, he was supervised the entire time that he wore it around his neck. When it wasn't around his neck, he had footed pajamas around his ankles. So, like I said, do your research. I got mine from Bye Bye Baby, but I know. So, those are my 3 mini reviews on 3 small, inexpensive items that I think make a world of difference, make your life easier as a new mom or any mom. Anything that will make your life easier is definitely worth talking about. Please do your research on all of the items that I mentioned, and if you have experience with any of them, please comment below. If you have any recommendations for things you want me to test out, please recommend those below. Houston is a little over a year now, so I still have a few items from when he was under a year to review, such as his walker, but I'm definitely looking for some new stuff. So thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. While you're sitting there on your social media, please go ahead and follow Dyeversity on Instagram and like us on Facebook. It's DYEVERCITY. Thank you so much, you guys, and have a wonderful day. Bye.